we are in this lecture we will be covering outcome number 1, which is about ability to describe basic concepts, okay, of basic concepts and principles of traffic engineering. So we will go through some definitions, okay, some explanation about what is traffic engineering and what are the parameters of traffic engineering. Okay, so this is a very basic topic, and let us start with the definition of traffic stream. Okay, so traffic means what? When you hear about traffic, what comes into your mind? What? Signal? Okay. Crowded. Vehicles. Okay. Traffic means vehicles, right? Okay. Signal is for what? Vehicles. Why it is crowded? Vehicles. Okay. So many vehicles, too many vehicles, right? Okay. So you wrote it, last year. No? Now write it. Okay. So traffic means vehicles. Traffic is vehicles. Okay. When we say traffic in this course, traffic means traffic of airplanes as well. Even the guys at the airport say we have too much traffic. It doesn't mean vehicles. The IT people say we have too much traffic. They don't mean vehicles. Everybody has their own problem. Okay, they mean traffic of data. Okay, but here it means vehicles. Okay, so traffic means vehicles. And stream means what? What is a stream? Have you heard about the stream?
Flow.
Flow? Okay. Anybody else? Stream means flow. Yes. Stream means flow. Okay. So traffic stream means what? Vehicle flows. Okay. The flow of vehicles, the movement of vehicles, right? The movement of vehicles. Okay. And thanks to Elon Musk, we have movement of vehicles by themselves, right? Okay. But even those automated vehicles, they don't just move, You need someone to tell them, okay, now you have to move. Okay. It's not like a vehicle gets up in the morning and they say, okay, let's go to a coffee shop today. It's not like this, right? Okay. Until now. Okay. So these vehicles, they have drivers or travelers inside them. Okay. Which decide how the vehicle should move. Even those automated vehicles, they have people inside them, and they can take the control back whenever they want. Automated vehicle is not uncontrollable vehicle. It's a vehicle which you can control if you want. Okay, so we have people who are deciding. It's written drivers here, but I'm just trying to make it more contemporary. Okay, so there are people inside the vehicle who decide how the vehicle should move. Okay, so even if you are in an automated vehicle, driverless vehicle, okay, you can ask a vehicle, okay, don't go there, go this side, or change the lane. You can do all these things. Okay, stop, slow down, accelerate. You can do it. Okay, so there are people who are controlling the vehicles. Okay, let's say controlling the vehicles, and this movement cannot happen or does not happen in isolation. Okay, when one vehicle is moving, it has to be aware about the other vehicles. And who controls the vehicles? Driver, people, right? Okay. So when a vehicle is getting affected by other vehicle, that means it is getting affected by the other driver, the other passenger, the other driver, right? Okay. So traffic stream means, yes, movement of vehicles, but these vehicles are moving according to the desires of the driver or the desire of the driver. Okay. So there is an interaction between the driver and the vehicle, and there is an interaction between one vehicle and the other vehicle. Another vehicle means other drivers or the drivers. Okay. And the movement is happening on the road. Okay, so the movement of vehicle is also depending upon the design of the road. Okay, the movement is happening on the road, that means it is depending upon the design of the road. Another thing which affects the vehicle as well as the driver is the environment around the road. Okay, so the vehicle is on the road, the driver is on the vehicle. My daughter will love that. On the vehicle, in the vehicle. Okay, so the driver is in the vehicle. Okay, and the vehicle is on the road. Okay, and the environment is around the road. Okay, the environment is around the road. Give me an example. What you could include in the environment?
Maybe there's maintenance.
Okay, it can be included. Yes. What else? Maintenance. Yes. Buildings. Okay. Anything else?
Busway. Busway.
What do you mean?
Maybe for the elevated bridge or something.
Okay. Okay.
Weather conditions. Weather conditions.
Weather conditions. Yes. Okay. So you see these big advertisement boards, directional boards. Advertisement boards. So directional boards are part of the roads. But you see the advertisement boards. New app launched. Offer there. New exhibition there. Food festival there. They are having what? Garden what? Something related to gardening, right? From 23rd February. Huh?
Farmers market.
No.
International.
So it's a good thing. You don't pay attention, right? It's a good thing. Okay? But they are there to. Why they are there? On the road, on the side of the road? To catch our attention, right? Okay? So they want us to die by looking at their boards. Okay? And they make money out of it, so no problem. Okay? There are lots of people, but money is important, right? Okay? Write it somewhere. Okay? People can come and go. Money just goes. Okay? When it comes, let it come. Okay, so you get the idea of the general environment. Okay? The weather conditions, it affects the driver. It's not part of the road, it's not part of the vehicle, it affects the driver. Same thing with these boards, same thing with the buildings. Okay, yes. Tall buildings, short buildings, even their height can affect you. How you are driving. Okay, their distance from the road can affect you. We will see in the other topics. Okay, so any object which is not on the road, it's not part of the vehicle, but affects you, is part of general. Got the idea? Okay. Now the problem with traffic stream, if you are looking at a traffic stream today and you look at the same traffic stream tomorrow, same place, same time, you will see a difference. You will see some difference in them. Okay, the two flow values will be different. Call it the value, the behavior, whatever you want to call it. But there is some difference between these two. Okay. If you are doing it at the same time, same place, but different direction, you will see the difference. Same direction, different lanes, you will see the difference. Okay? So traffic streams always are unique. Every traffic stream is unique. Okay? It changes according to time, according to direction, according to lane, and so on. Okay? What makes a traffic stream change itself? Okay? Two main parameters are mentioned here, but there can be others as well. Okay? They are two main, but it doesn't mean that other things are not affecting. I already told you. There is general environment as well. Okay? There is. Okay? So everything is same, but now there are 3 lanes. You increase the number of lanes, you decrease the number of. Obviously, traffic flow will change. Okay? But these are two main. If you don't change anything, the weather, the time, anything, but these two things can affect the traffic flow. It will make it change. Okay? What are these variations in individual vehicle? The same vehicle does not come on the road at the same time every day. Agreed? Okay. And people who have like a vehicle for many years, they know if you sit in another vehicle, you feel the difference, right? Okay. Anybody into car business? You? Car or horses?
Both of them. For
But horse is more, right?
yeah.
Okay. So every vehicle is different. Okay, they move differently. Okay, their percentage, their proportion also changes. So now maybe I have 4% trucks. Okay, maybe later on it will become 5% or 3%. So it will change. It will not just increase the number of trucks. It's not just increasing the number of trucks. It will affect the speed of the road. It will affect the density. It will affect the other drivers. Okay, the spacing between the vehicles. It will affect everything. Okay, so if the proportion of vehicles change, then it affects everything related to traffic flow. And then we have the variation in driver behavior. Okay, we are not in the same mood every day, right? Before the exam, after the exam.
I'm laughing sometimes crying.
Call me when you're crying. On Teams. Okay. So your behavior affects your driving and the vehicle and everything. Okay, so it's a sequence. Okay, and obviously this is very obvious, very common. Okay, the same driver, even the same time, he is not driving in the same manner. Okay, and so on and so forth. So these two things are the main contributors of changes in traffic flow, in addition to the other things. Okay. Based upon traffic flow, the highway facilities can be divided into two types. Okay. Now you have taken highway engineering course. In highway engineering course, you have discussed some types of highways, right? What? Arterial. Now, collector and rural. Arterial can be rural and urban as well. So we have arterial, we have collector, and local. Okay, and all three of them can be rural or urban. Okay. This classification is not according to traffic flow. It is according to the purpose of the facility. We call it functional classification. This type is called functional classification. It's according to function of the highway, purpose of the highway, why you build the highway. Okay. This one is according to type of traffic flow you have designed on the highway. Okay, the type of traffic flow for which you have designed the highway. Okay, so according to that, we have two main types, and again, then in each we can have subtypes, but there are two main types: uninterrupted and interrupted. You make the flow, you design the highways to have uninterrupted flow or interrupted flow. Okay, and any one of them can be arterial, any one of them can be rural or urban. You get my point? This is different classification. Okay, so interruption means what? What do you mean by interruption? I interrupt something, that means I have done what? Disturb. Okay. Anything else? So if I say I was walking and somebody interrupted me, it means what? Somebody stopped me. Okay. So interrupted or uninterrupted means the stopping. You are designing on the highway or not. Is there a stoppage designed for the flow or not? Okay. Now why do I stop the flow? Why should I stop the flow? Traffic should keep on moving, right? Yes. I stop the flow of one direction to allow the other direction to move. Okay. So interruptions happen at, it's written here, yeah, at intersections. means I disturb the flow by stopping. And why do I disturb the flow by stopping? To allow the other direction to move. And where does it happen? On the intersection. So uninterrupted means no intersection. Interrupted means main difference. This is the main difference. Okay, between interrupted and uninterrupted, what is the main difference? Intersection. Okay, clear? So uninterrupted, no intersection. So intersection, another way of looking at the intersection is it's an external interruption. External because it is from the other side. It's not. If somebody is stopped. If somebody is stopped on your lane, this is your own problem, right? This is on your side. But I am allowing the other direction. This is external. Okay, this is not because something has happened in your lane. It's something from the other road. So that's why it's an external interruption. Okay, so uninterrupted have no intersection. That means they don't have any external interruption. Okay. Now, why do we provide intersection? What is the purpose of having an intersection?
In place of village or different directions.
Village, okay, fine. Anybody else?
Shorten the distance
How?
so that people can reach the destination.
Okay, okay, same thing. Intersection provide you access. Access, this road is an access. Every door is an access point. The point from here you enter. The intersection provide you entry points on the highway. Okay. So when we don't have intersections, then we say access is fully controlled. Okay, when something is fully controlled means I have stopped it completely. Okay, something is fully controlled, that means I have stopped it completely. So no intersection means access is fully controlled. You enter the highway from intersection, right? If I don't give intersection, that means I have completely blocked your access. Got it? Okay. So there are different types of uninterrupted flow highways. Highways which don't have intersection, there are subtypes for them. Okay, one of the subtypes is a freeway. Another subtype is a rural two-lane highway. Another subtype is a multi-lane highway. So these are all different types of uninterrupted flow facilities. Okay, clear? Okay. Yeah. So on these types of highways, which don't have intersections, which have uninterrupted flow, on these types of highways, the traffic flow characteristics are depending upon the vehicles, their interaction, the roadway and the general environment. Okay. So whatever happens on this highway is because of the traffic flow itself. Yes.
If, for example, on a freeway there is an entry for another lane, so is this instructed or uninstructed?
Okay. If you see this one, if you see these three lines and the definition which I gave for traffic stream, they are the same. So uninterrupted flow have pure flow of traffic. Okay, pure flow of traffic. Why? Because there is nothing external. There is nothing which is coming from somewhere else and blocking them. Got it? Clear? Okay, so uninterrupted flow facilities have pure traffic flow. Nothing external is stopping them. Nothing external disturbing them. Clear? Okay. Then we have the other one, which is interrupted flow. What did I say? The difference between uninterrupted and interrupted? Intersection. So this one has intersections. Okay. So these intersections, I told you, they are what? External interruptions. Okay. Intersections are fixed. Intersections are fixed. It's not like, okay, today I have an intersection here, tomorrow I will take it out. It doesn't happen like this. Okay? When you remove it, remove for good. Okay? You cannot bring it back. Okay? The intersections are fixed and they affect the design as well as the operation. Operation means the flow of traffic. So it affects the design of the road as well as operation of traffic flow. Okay? Intersection can be of any type. Okay? Intersection are of different types. Some intersections have signals. Some intersections have stop signs. Some intersections have yield sign, give you sign, the triangle. Okay? Some intersections don't have anything, but they are still crossing. Okay, so there is a road crossing, so it's still an intersection. Okay, it could be intersection with a driveway. Okay, like when you are going outside the gate. Okay, it's a driveway, right? Inside the campus, we have the driveway. It's not like a or when you are going from the parking. You go from the parking area out, and you are on this ring road. Okay, so from the parking. The road which is taking you from the parking to the ring road, that's a driveway, right? Okay, so the small street or the lane which takes you out of the parking, that's a driveway. Okay, it's also a type of an intersection. Sometimes you have curb parking. Okay, what is a curb? What is a curb? Not a curve, curb. Yes. What is the curb?
Elevated area.
Elevated area, okay. Elevated area on the side of the road, basically. Like a sidewalk, okay, or something like this, okay. So curb parking means parking on the side of the road. So if you're parking on the side of the road, you will come out of the parking, you will go into the parking. Okay. So when you are coming out and going in, you are disturbing the traffic. So this is also a type of a interruption. Okay. What else? And any other point from where we have, what did we say earlier?
Access point.
Access. So all types of access points are considered interruptions. Clear? Okay. Okay, traffic speed parameters, the values you should know about traffic stream, the data which you try to gather for traffic. Okay, so they can be divided into two types. The traffic data can be divided into two types. We have macroscopic and we have microscopic. Okay, which one is bigger? Macro is bigger, right? Okay. So if you are looking at the traffic as a whole, the whole traffic flow, okay, then this is called macro. Okay, and I said traffic stream is made of what? When we think about traffic, what comes to our mind? Vehicles. If you are looking at vehicles, individual or pair, then we have micro. Okay, so macro, the whole traffic flow. Micro, one or two vehicles. Clear? Okay. Then in each category, we have different types of data. Okay. So in macro, we have volume, we have speed, and we have density. In micro, we have speed and headway and spacing. Okay, now which one is common? No, which one is common? We have three parameters here, three parameters here. Three values here, three values here, right? Speed is common, right? Okay, so what is the difference between this speed and this speed? What is the difference between macro and micro?
Macro will be fixed speed for the road.
It can be, yes. And you were saying what?
For the whole traffic.
For the whole traffic, and this one is?
Individual.
Yes. one way of saying this is that it's for the whole road. Yes, you can say this. It could be the design speed. Could be the design speed. Could be the speed limit. Okay, or could be the speed which you took for all the vehicles on the road. Now you're saying this, on average, the vehicles on this road go at this speed. Okay, so anything, but it's not related to, if you give me one value, and you say that I observed this car and this was going at this speed, then this one is
individual, Michael.
Michael. Clear? Okay. We start with macro, start with volume and flow rate. Okay. So we will discuss three things together here, or define three things together: volume, flow, and flow rate, or rate of flow. Okay. By definition, all of them mean number of vehicles per unit time. Volume, flow, rate of flow. All three of them mean number of vehicles per unit time. Okay. When we say volume, the unit of time is 1 hour or more. For volume, the unit of time is 1 hour or more. Okay. If it is less than 1 hour, we call it flow. Clear? Clear? Okay. And then we have the flow rate, which is rate of flow. It is the rate of flow. So you need the flow, and then you convert it into rate. Rate of what? Rate of vehicles per. It was already less than 1 hour. So when it was less than 1 hour, that value is called as flow. Then you convert it to 1 hour. You calculate the rate of that flow in 1 hour. Then we call it flow rate or rate of flow. Clear? Okay. So somebody says, I went to the highway, I observed volume for 1 hour. Okay, or I observed the number of vehicles for 1 hour. And he gives you a number. Okay, that number will be called as volume. Okay, somebody else says, I went to the highway and I observed the vehicles for 15 minutes, and he gives you a number. That number is flow. Okay, somebody takes that flow value and then he converts this to 1 hour. That converted value will be, got it? Clear? Okay. Now it can happen that this 15 minutes has a rate of flow and the next 15 minutes has a different rate of flow. So this 15 minutes I observe 100 vehicles. I convert it to 1 hour, it becomes 400 vehicles per hour. Next 15 minutes I observe 200 vehicles. I convert it to 1 hour, it becomes 800 per hour. Okay, so within 1 hour you can have different flow rates, because you can have different flow. For every flow there can be a rate. Convert it to 1 hour, take any value less than 1 hour, convert it to 1 hour. Okay, it will become what? Flow rate. Okay, clear? So volume is observed for 1 hour or more. Okay, flow is observed for less than 1 hour. And when you convert the flow value into a rate of 1 hour, it becomes flow rate. Clear? Okay. Volume is observed. This one can be 1 hour per hour, right? And this one is also per hour. What is the difference between them? This is a value which you observed. This is the value which you calculated from. Okay, so this is observed and this one is calculated. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow, inshallah.